Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit the subscribe button down below and let's get right to it. Now, I do plan in the near future to go to slightly longer form videos, at least 5 to 6 minutes, hopefully around 10 minutes per video or so, with a weekly episode that's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes long. But for right now, I'm going to stick with the format that I've been doing, just rambling, and we'll see how many minutes we get to. But this is about Donald Trump. Now, the other day, some congressmen, some senators, like Lindsey Graham, Tom Cotton, Dick Durbin, they were at the White House the other day, and ended up being a lot of other people ended up being there, trying to finalize a deal that would get Donald Trump to sign off on DACA, and as well, maybe fund some funding for security on the border. Now, this isn't going to be about immigration. This isn't going to be about the wall or any BS like that. No, this is simply going to be about Donald Trump's work, the things he said, and that he now denies, even though the White House, the day it happened, didn't really deny it. He has since on Twitter denied it. But according to people like Dick Durbin and Lindsey Graham and other people that were in the room, Donald Trump referred to Haiti and nations in Africa as shitholes. Now, he said something to the extent of, why are we allowing all these people from shithole countries into our nation? We need people more like people from Norway. Now, Mr. Trump, that is just a disgusting way to put things. Now, I understand as somebody myself that doesn't have much of a filter, that you can say the wrong thing. But if you say the wrong thing because of your lack of filter, then you fess up to it. I know for a fact that when I say something off the cuff or something, or without thinking of what I'm saying, and it turns out to be a totally wrong or completely terrible thing to say, I correct myself and I fess up to it, and I say to the person I'm talking to that I'm sorry and I shouldn't have said it. You, on the other hand, just straight out deny it. Even though there are multiple people in the room that have said you indeed said that these nations were shitholes. Many Americans that live here today came from shithole countries. Many of us have generations that have been here from shithole countries. There's the Irish. There are people that are Irish. There are people that have come from bad places in Africa and other parts of the world. But to sit there and act as if because their country has problems that they're bad people is just shitty. It ain't right. I tell you that right now. It ain't right. These people come here from other countries. But, of course, they come here and they make us stronger by coming here. They make us a better people. These are some very resilient, very hardworking people that come to this country. These are people that leave their families and their homes, and the only place they've known is home, so they could come here to this country and make a life for themselves. Maybe get educated. Maybe get some education if they're not able to get it there. Maybe they come and they start a business. And by that virtue, most of the people that come here from other countries that start businesses probably hire more workers than you do, sir. These people are not evil people. Their countries may be bad, but I wouldn't call them shitholes. Okay? Haiti had some problems. Yeah, Haiti was in a little bit of a mess before that earthquake. But the reason that country is in a mess dates back to things we've done for almost half a century. They're not the only ones to blame for their financial plight. Ask Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton's even admitted that we made some mistakes in trying to help Haiti in the past. We also kind of re-upped those mistakes during when they had the earthquake back in 2010. But the people are not bad people. They're not shit people. Which is how that's basically what you were trying to say. These people aren't bad people. They're just in a bad situation. They're able to deal with more and handle more than you ever could, Donald Trump, sitting up there on your gold throne in your gold apartment at Trump Tower. These people come here and they bust their asses. Many have come here and bust their asses to work for you, and you've stiffed them on paychecks. So to sit there and act like these countries are shitholes simply because the color of their skin or the financial situation that the countries may find themselves in by either corruption or some other natural disaster that has caused them to be in a financial bind is just wrong. It's not their fault. If a country gets hit by a massive earthquake and they lose 200,000 people or something like that, their economy is going to take a hit. Even because by 2010, sure, Haiti wasn't doing great, but they were doing better than they had been. And then they got hit by that earthquake. It was a devastating earthquake, something you've never lived through. Much like the people in Puerto Rico getting hit by Hurricane Maria. Believe it or not, Haiti got hit by that same hurricane, if I do recall. And then you talk about the African countries. Referring to them as well as shitholes. Well, Donald Trump, I hate to tell you this. The only shithole I see is you. Anyhow, folks, y'all have a great day. I'll see you down the road. And to the rest of the world, we don't all support the language used by our president. Please don't hold us all accountable for the shithole we have holding office right now. I'm sorry that he wants to refer to your nations as shitholes and to your people as shit people. I'm sorry that he has the gall, or the nerve, to say such things to people. But I didn't vote for him, and neither did the majority of the American voting public. Most Americans voted against him. Just want to make that very clear, that he does not espouse the values of all Americans. Most of us are good people, much like most of the people of these countries that he referred to are good people. So anyhow, y'all have a great day. I'll see you down the road. And please share the video, share my other videos. Check out the weekend review that just went up this morning. And I am trying to work on a video for another episode of Twits of the Internet, which we will try to work on, have out tomorrow morning. Anyhow, see y'all down the road.